Good morning, class. In the last lecture, I told you about the matter around us. Today, we will see about the atomic structure. As we all know that either matters are of two types, pure substances and elements. Whether they are matter or element, they are made up of atoms. So, what are atoms? Atoms are the fundamental particle of the matter. Atoms are the fundamental part of matter. Or you can say that matter is consist of atoms. Every atom has 3 subatomic particles. This is the structure of an atom. At the center there is nucleus. In nucleus, proton and neutrons are present, whereas in the circular orbit around the nucleus, electrons revolve around the nucleus. These are electrons. So this is the structure of atom. There are various properties of this atom because we all know that electron is negatively charged particle, whereas proton is positively charged particle, and neutron is electrically neutral. Neutron is electrically neutral. It has no charge. Hence, there is a force of attraction between the nucleus and the electron which are revolving around the fixed orbital. This force of attraction is known as electrostatic force of attraction. So, but obvious one question is came in your mind that if there is a strong force of attraction, then why electrons do not collide with the protons? Why they do not collide with the protons? Because there are two forces working, that electrons are moving. So here is the centripetal force as well as centrifugal force. Both are equal and opposite. Therefore, the structure of atom seems like this. This is just like the same. Whatever is our universe. Sun is at the center and all the planets are revolving around the sun. Same structure is of the atom. So what is atom? Atom is the fundamental particle of any matter or substance which has 3 subatomic particles: electron, proton and neutron. All the mass of atom is contained in the nucleus because the mass of proton in compared to the mass of electron is much more. That's why the whole mass of an atom is concentrated on the nucleus, and that is first explained by the Rutherford when he was doing the experiment with the gold leaf and the alpha particles. When he bombarded alpha particles on a thin gold leaf, number of alpha particles, when he bombarded, what he saw, most of the particles do not come back. Very few of them reflected back in the same direction. This shows that the mass of any atom is focused on a very small portion of the atom, and that small portion is known as the nucleus of atom, where proton and neutron consist. About the charges and subatomic particle, after that we will see how the valency occurs. Take the 2 examples. We have the 2 atoms, sodium atom and chlorine atom. Atomic number of sodium is 11, whereas atomic number of chlorine is 17. So electronic configuration of sodium is 281, whereas chlorine 287. In the outermost cell of both the atoms, there are 1 and 7 electrons. So how you will get the valency? Valency of elements varies from 1 to 4, then decreases from 3 to 0. What it means? See the number of valence electrons. In the case of sodium electron, the number of electrons which is in the outermost cell is known as valence electron. So sodium has one valence electron, so its valency, the valency of sodium is 1. So what is the valency of chlorine? 7? Yes, you are right. But what I told you, that valency varies, increases from 1 to 4 and then it decreases from 3 to 0. So we cannot write 7 here. Then what will be the valency of chlorine? When the number is greater, the number of valence electron is more than the 4, then you have to subtract that valence electron from 8. So number of valence electron in chlorine 7. 8 minus 7, that is equals to 1. Now we have the valency of sodium is 1 as well as the valency of chlorine is 1. So when they react to one another, they make a compound sodium chloride, or you can say that table salt or common salt. Now actually what happens in this formation of this compound, we will see in detail. This is the atom of sodium. How many valence electrons it has? 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And take the another atom of chlorine. Sodium has 1 electron, whereas chlorine has 7 electrons in its outermost cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Both the atoms are unstable. This is sodium atom and this is chlorine atom. So actually what will happen? They will not share the electron. There is the transfer of electron between these two atoms. One electron is extra to the sodium atom, whereas one electron is lacking in the atom of chlorine. So this atom transfers one electron to that chlorine. So chlorine attained 1 electron of sodium. Now sodium has only 2 and 8 electron. What was the atomic number of sodium? 11. 1 electron is given to the chlorine atom. 1 electron is given. And what I told, in an isolated atom, the number of protons is equals to number of electrons. So there were 11 electrons in a sodium atom as well as 11 protons in the sodium atom. The charge on the electron and the charge on the proton both are same, but their signs are opposite. Electron has negative charge, whereas proton has positive charge. So 11 electron cancels 11 proton, and isolated sodium atom is electrically neutral. But when one electron is devoted to the chlorine, it donates 1 electron. That means now there is a deficiency of electron. How many electrons it has? Only 10. And number of protons? 11. So which charge is effective? Positive charge is effective because 10 proton cancel the charge of 10 electron and charge of 1 proton is left. Hence, when sodium atom releases 1 electron, it forms sodium plus ion. When any atom loses the electron from its outermost cell, then it makes positive ion, and the atom which receives the electron, it makes negative ion. So sodium plus 1 and chlorine minus 1. So now how many electrons of chlorine have? 2, 8 and 8. after both the atoms are completed. So what type of bond is? That bond is known as electrovalent bond. So electrovalent bond is formed between sodium and chloride, and they make a compound of sodium chloride. On the basis of this example, you do the remaining portions of the chapter, and whatever the difficulties, you send it to me. Thank you.